For years, I tried to follow nutrition advice from people on social media, but it just didn't work for me. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I fixed my diet. When I first started training, I went all in. I was tracking everything, weighing everything. I was eating with a calculator. I'd weigh every piece of chicken, every single splash of olive oil. Damn, I almost even calculated chewing gum. And to be fair, it did give me some results. But in hindsight, those results weren't that great. You see, I gained a bit of muscle, a bit of weight, but at what expense? I started to hate food. I didn't care about how it tasted. As long as I hit the numbers that I had to hit, I was happy. I just kept telling myself, food is fuel. But really, I was just disconnected from food completely. It got to a point where I don't know if I was controlling my diet or if my diet was controlling me. This stuck with me for a while, and the change didn't happen overnight. And it actually happened not because of the way I viewed my diet, but because of how I viewed my training. Before, my mindset was, I want to get as big as possible, as fast as possible. And that meant bulking up, trying to eat as much food as possible, eating a lot of protein as well. And again, to be honest with you, I didn't even get that many results. But over time, I realized I didn't want to be the biggest. I didn't want to chase this path. I wanted to feel good about myself, move well, be healthy, still be strong, and lean as well. And not just big at all costs, especially if I'm not the biggest. I never will be. Genetics play a huge role in this. I started asking myself different questions. Can I sustain this for 5 years? Is this making me feel better or worse throughout my days? And am I actually enjoying this lifestyle? And when I zoomed out, I realized that the way I was eating didn't match the way I wanted to live. I didn't want my entire day to revolve around what I was eating and if I hit my protein at the end of the day. I realized if I want to do this long term, I have to change my approach. So how do I eat now? I still care about nutrition, obviously, and I still prioritize how much protein I eat, but I don't obsess anymore. I don't micromanage. I have a simple system that works for me. Lunch and dinner, I try to hit 40 grams of protein in these two main meals. And for the rest of the day, I have to hit between 50 and 70 grams of protein. This would mean during breakfast and other snacks. Seems pretty reasonable. And if I fall short, that's fine. And if I eat a bit more, that's even better actually. The pressure is gone like this. For me, this works. I don't have any more pressure when it comes to hitting my protein. The quality of my meals has gone up, and so has my mental well-being. I'm not constantly eating even if I'm full, or worrying about the timing of every single meal. And guess what? I'm still making progress. I'm still getting stronger. And arguably, I think I'm building a better physique. And I'm also running. So I have a better physique, I'm stronger, and I'm healthier. And I'm not caring as much. Sounds like a win to me. The change here was I try to enjoy my meals while still hitting a small goal, which is just the protein. Because at the end of the day, it's all about balance. Let's be real. Life happens. There are dinners out, vacations, random nights where you just want to get a burger and maybe a small beer on the side. The old me would have stressed, maybe even tried to make up for it with maybe extra cardio or cutting food next day. Now, I just enjoy the moment and move on. I don't want to sacrifice my life to just get 5% more results. That's just not me. And I think most of you watching are the same. I'll have a glass of wine, a dessert. I just make sure I hit enough protein again, because I'm not trying to step on stage to be a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to impress anyone on Instagram. I'm trying to live well, with energy, being healthy, still perform kind of decent, progress in the gym, but overall feel good about myself. And that's something I think social media gets wrong. We see these shredded physiques with perfect routines or perfect diets. FYI, it's all for fucking social media. And we assume that's the only way to succeed. That's the only way to get results. Let me tell you, it's not. Most of these people aren't showing the full picture. And honestly, that kind of lifestyle, it's not for most of us. And it doesn't need to be. You decide how you want to live your life, how you eat, and how you train. If you're in that early phase, like how I was, super focused on tracking and trying to do everything perfectly, I understand. Tracking can be a powerful tool. And it is powerful. It helped me understand what was in my food, understand how many calories, how many macros I'm eating, and portion sizes, and it built awareness. But it should be a phase, not a prison. Use it to build knowledge, but after, let it go. The goal, in my opinion, isn't to track for your entire life. It's to build these habits and intuition so that you can live your life with better knowledge about the food you eat. And here's what I would tell my past self. You don't need to be perfect to make progress. One missed meal, one imperfect day, it doesn't matter at the end if you're consistent for months on end. Because fitness isn't just a 12-week program. To me, it's a lifelong commitment. At the end of the day, your diet should support your life, not take over it. So ask yourself, am I eating in a way that gives me energy? Am I enjoying the process? And can I keep up with this for the next 6 months to come? If the answers are no, then maybe it's time to rethink your diet. You can still get results. You can still make progress. And you don't need to sacrifice your peace of mind for it. Diet's a very complicated topic, and I think it is very individual. Everyone is different when it comes to food. I'd love to hear some of your comments, what you're going through with diet, and if you faced pretty much the same thing that I did. And if you'd like to chat with me, then send me a message on Instagram. I'll be happy to talk with you, to maybe give you a hand. And if you guys would like a free workout plan, a diet guide, many more things to come, then check out my newsletter down below, where I'll give you everything you need to know to get results in a sustainable way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.